So it is pretty toasty to start off your Monday, and that's okay. It's that time of year, but we have a lot of very ominous looking clouds in the background. What's going on here? Well, we do have the return of some rain chances. They're mainly going to be through about Wednesday, and they're mainly going to be affecting those higher elevations. But if the cloud cover gets close enough to the Permian Basin, we might actually cool down a little bit. It doesn't feel too terribly hot, mainly because hey, it's a little dry and you got a nice little breeze going. But you also have the areas that are seeing a lot of rain, and wow, look at that. Marfa's down to 70 degrees right now. Presidio, 75. Alpine at 81. So how much rain are they seeing? Well, they're seeing just a lot of moderate rainfall. It is starting to pick up just a touch, though, enough that now much of Presidio is under a flash flood warning, especially along Highway 67. You can see where the heaviest of the rain is, and you can see a little bit of rain trying to move up from northern Mexico into Big Bend as well. We're going to be keeping our eye on that, but most of the overnight hours, we're going to be going back to pretty average conditions. Not much to really say about that. 74 for Midland, Big Spring, Odessa, 60s in those higher elevations, Fort Davis, Marfa, and Alpine. So as you head out the door, I do have a small chance of rain, but most of that is going to be for like 10 o'clock tonight, and it does include the Permian Basin. I'll show you on the future track what I'm seeing. By the time we come back home tomorrow, I do have higher rain chances, more so for the whole area, including parts of the Permian Basin. So I went ahead and I kept temperatures a little bit on the lower side, because even if you don't get rain, the cloud cover is going to stop a lot of that stuff. So here's what it has. The next couple hours actually has a little bit of this stuff that was out to our west trying to push its way into the Permian Basin. Now this is just one model of many. Of course, a lot of them say different things. We'll be keeping our eye out just in case anything decides to move its way into our area. By 10 o'clock, maybe even around Gaines County, Andrews County, even southern Lee County, we might see some action. But overnight, we're good to go. Southerly winds keep us warm. A bit of cloud cover into the afternoon will prevent temperatures from getting too crazy in terms of those heat index values. A couple of storms right around the Stockton Plateau, and then even into the early overnight from Tuesday into Wednesday. Still a couple of little pop-up showers. We're just surrounded by a line of low pressure, a trough, and it's just going to keep bringing isolated rain chances almost every single day until about Thursday, if not Friday. But once we get past that, the whole country is about to heat up. Yeah, well above average temperatures, 6 to 10 days out from now for the end of July. All right, well, what about the 9-day? Well, as rain chances get lower, temperatures go up, and they max out right around that triple-digit mark, and then they just kind of go in between, back and forth, you know, the regular July forecast. Crystal?
All right, thanks, Jordan.